Good morning, everyone. This is TJ with South Carolina Accountability Auditors. We are back at the Greenwood, South Carolina Cross Creek main post office here for 1A audit today. We were here last week and we had the police called on us for videotaping in here. We were actually asked to leave. So we are back today and we are gonna see what happens. After last week's interaction, I was able to speak with several persons with the post office. Those people have stated that I have every right to be here, every right to video, or take photograph inside. That's exactly what we plan on doing here today. So we're actually here early. They haven't opened yet today, so my money would be that they don't even open up today. So we're gonna see. Like I said, this is the Greenwood, South Carolina main post office here, and we're going to see what we can find out today. Cool. See if we have any issues or anything of that nature. I believe someone has already seen us. He's pulled back into his parking space. So we're gonna see, but yep. Again, the actual post office doesn't open until I believe 9. We're going to head in that way here, see what we can find out. See if we see anything. So he is opening up at this time, and I'm going to allow him to fully open up and begin operations. This is crazy. Oh, there is a sign here as far as weapons policy. But again, there is nothing. So I'll just kind of brief you guys on what happened. So here on last week, we were filming. I'm doing exactly like we're doing now. Upon making entrance here, we were told that we couldn't video here and that it was federal property. They contacted law enforcement because we were videoing. Law enforcement told us that we weren't doing anything wrong. We had every right to do what we were doing. We have the proper paperwork here in my pocket that gives me the permissions to do so. In addition to that, we were asked to leave the property by the police department because I'm guessing the postmaster, the lady that made contact with me last week, didn't want me here. I understand this is a public space, and me talking very loudly and disturbing others can be considered disorderly conduct. So if my voice is low, that is the reason why. But like I said last week, all in all, it is a fairly decent and clean post office. I'm not sure how many years it has been here now, but it seems to be fairly well maintained. There's some things that can be fixed or cleaned, but for the most part it's okay. Like no trash bags in the trash receptacles, things of that sort. Numerous large stains on the floor and different things. This person, they actually have his fingerprints up here on the wanted board. It's the first time I've seen this before. I'm not sure what his charge is. Housebreaking, petty larceny, assault and battery, possession of narcotics, possession of marijuana, alternate serial number on a firearm, and possession of narcotics. Sexual assault, first degree, injury to a minor, unlawful flight to avoid prosecution. Well, he's got an array of charges. His federal warrant from Connecticut, Bridgeport, Connecticut. That's crazy. I'm not sure how often these are updated. That says 2005. Yeah, 2005. So looks like a great majority of these are from 2005. So I'm not sure. Hey, how you doing? Good, you? So the collection times here for their boxes are 4:15 Monday through Friday and 11:45 on Saturday. Same thing for standard envelopes and boxes. I'm gonna try a new strategy. I'm gonna try to go up to the counter and get some PO box information, and I'm not gonna record anyone. I'm gonna see what happens.
And he said he thought there was something in here that he did was scam, so we'll see.
Oh, I got an appointment.
Yep.
How
How are you, baby?
Anything, that's fine. It don't stay still. Is there anything liquid right over here? We'll have this liquid. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe don't remind it.
This was not heavy.
Try to get a BP insurance. Any understands?
Yep.
Yes. Would you happen to have a printout of the PO box prices?
Not already.
Where could I find those out? If
Do
it's, is it on your website or?
You can go on the website and find it.
Okay, but you don't have a document or anything with it on it.
No.
All right, thank you.
I have a thing with the change of that, but it's got a whole bunch of them now. It doesn't say,
Alright, you can take your call.
actually, this one doesn't have it on new prices.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Excuse me. Are these prices here? Okay.
Yes, ma'am, dear.
So, as you can see today, came in. No issues whatsoever. So. Alright guys, so same exact post office we were at exactly 6 days ago today. The same gentleman on Tuesday that told us that we couldn't film here because it was federal property and it was illegal. It's the same gentleman that just told us right now that they didn't have any of the updated PO box forms or any type of publications that had the new prices on it. I even videoed him, kind of up close at the counter. He didn't say anything about the camera, so I'm guessing he's been briefed on their policy. There were no issues today. Not a single person said anything. So we're just gonna record for a while and See if I can get some better shots here, and then we'll be about our business. So. How are y'all?
Want to send it at 30 is priority. That's 3 days, $50 insurance and tracking. Did you need more insurance to make sign for it? Now, what's the street address?
It's 335 Bellamy Avenue, apartment 104.
Apartment 104. You got the name you want to send?
Zach Walters.
Right. I'm going to get you to write your return address.
Excuse me, Mr. Donald. Is the supervisor in today?
Mm-hmm.
Could I speak with him, please?
I'll ask you.
How's it going, Captain?
Hey, how are you?
Great.
I'll talk to you just a minute, okay?
No need. Do I need to stay around?
No, sir.
You said you were going to speak to me in a
Well,
moment.
if you needed me to.
Oh, no. I didn't call you. Okay. Someone here called you
Yes,
in reference to me videoing?
Huh?
In reference to me videoing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's cool. Can I go ahead and show you the paperwork before I can go ahead and get it squared away?
I've already read all that.
Cold beans.
Thank you.
They should already be aware of it also. The inspector just talked to them, so.
Okay.
It says policy, poster 7, paragraph 1, section 1616.
As long as you don't violate any of their rules or
Yes, sir.
any state laws or
Yes, sir.
city ordinances, you're
Haven't
good.
blocked any traffic or anything and haven't caused a disturbance.
Did you call? Can you meet me outside? I got something I want to show you real quick.
Look, I thought we need tape because I didn't want to stay.
Was the supervisor available?
He's coming over.
Okay.
You want to go regular mail or you got me certified or anything?
Well, I guess I spoke a little bit too soon. So, like I said, we're going to find out. This. So now we're on the exterior. As you can see, this gentleman is still pressing the issue. We still maintain that we're on public property. We haven't violated any laws. We haven't went through their secure access gate. It clearly states that vehicles only. You guys are violating, you're impeding traffic.
Well, y'all have a good day. All right, see you, Mr. Green.
Captain Morgan, have I done anything wrong here?
No, sir.
Okay. You've educated them that I'm okay to do what I'm doing. Thank you, sir. One more question, Captain Morgan. One more question. If I needed to file a complaint on an assault, do I need to come down to the department to do so, or can you take my complaint? Or take my report, rather?
I mean, I can take your report.
Okay, cool. Can we?
Where'd it happen at?
It happened here.
Happened here?
Yes, sir. Wasn't today, but it happened here.
I mean, how long ago we talking?
It was on Tuesday of last week.
Okay. Who assaulted?
I'm not sure what her position or her name is, but she's an employee of the post
I think
office.
I do recall you were dealing with Captain Shadoin, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So
I believe he's already talked to you about that.
he did. He told me I could file a report whenever I was ready.
Yeah.
But he's not working today. He won't be back, I believe, until
'Cause
Wednesday
if
or
I remember
Thursday.
correctly, I read it, and it's I read his report and talked to him. So you would need to come talk to him.
So he's the only person that could take the
Well,
report.
I mean, he's the one you initially gave the complaint to. Who do you think assaulted you?
I don't know who she is. She could be.
I mean, what'd she do?
She came from behind the door and forcefully tried to remove me from the premises.
Okay, what do you mean forcefully?
She tried to push me out of the door. She did push me backwards out of the
Out
door.
of what door?
Out of the main door, front door.
Okay.
I was inside of the lobby.
Okay.
Is
You don't
that?
know who she is?
I don't. I asked her who she was. She didn't identify herself. She didn't have on any type of credentials or even a uniform. I have a photo of her. I can show you who she
May
is.
not even be an employee.
That's correct. But she came from behind the counter.
Okay.
She told me to leave. I told her I had every reason to be here and I was on official business and I was just taking some videos and photograph, and she told me to leave, and she said the police were on the way. I said, well, if the police are on the way, I'll just wait for them to get here. And, you know, before they could get here, she tried to push me backwards out of the door. And I've spoken to the Inspector General of the Post Office, and they advised me that assault did occur. I need to go ahead and file that report.
How you spell your last name? You have this on video?
I don't have the actual assault on video, but I have photograph and stuff of her when she came out of the door and stuff. The video feed cut out on me.
I look at the picture you got.
Okay.